Welcome to another mega exciting 5-minute auto pairing. Okay, let's see what happens here. So 5-minute auto pairing. Kiesari. Try Sicilian, maybe a Sicilian dragon. It's fun sometimes. Or yeah, quick E5 knight off. Dreaded Roxy bind. Let's break the binds immediately with B5, sort of Benko Gambit-ish. Trying to treat it like Benko Gambit. Maybe quick D5 would have been good there, by the way. Oh, Muppets. Quick D5 would have justified it more. Maybe you can play for D5 here. Knight A6, just to break this bind. Okay, so D5 coming up. There's Bishop E6. Right here, at least I've got to target that E3 bishop. Is there much compensation? Not really. Can I get away with that for Rook D8? Only B4. There's Knight F4. That might be something. Like unpin without exchanging queens to Knight F4, and then Bishop C5. There might be something going on there. There's wanting the exchange of queens. Is Knight B4 possible here? Protecting E5. I wanted Knight F4, of course, so it's messing up my plans, my optimism. Draining. So Rook D2. Oh, here, okay. Queen E5, Bishop F2.
Check.
I've got some lurking pressure here on the C file, on D1. I'm controlling D1 for a moment. There's Rook D4. If I can double, then Rook D2 after. Oh, that messes things up again. Okay, Rook D4 with tempo on the bishop, just about. Okay. Yeah, now he's got pressure on F7. I wonder if this one's on Bishop F7 just to get Rook D2 in. Rook E5, Rook D1. There's E4. What about E4? Just trying to dissolve the pawn for a moment. Also break down to G2. I think that's good in the circumstance. There's Queen A8 as well. I might need to protect the rook soon. Controlling D1. It's not that terrible, is it? Queen D7 to G4. Queen A7 protects here. Queen A7 for a moment. Gives me time to double rooks now for D1. If I can get rid of my 8th rank issue with G6, say Rook E1, G6 takes Rook D1. Is that possible here? The clock's frozen. I'm still connected, right? Yeah. So Rook E4, Rook D1, I'm hoping that works. Bishop F7, okay. Right, so Queen B7. What about Rook D1 there? Does not work. Rook D2, Queen D7 doesn't work. He's going to exchange off a pair of rooks here. Rook E8 for Bishop G2, King G2. Rook E8 going into that horrible pin. I don't think that's... What about just Queen B7 for a moment? I think there's bishop f7. Have one rook exchanged, but he's weakening his back row, I'm hoping. So we take...
Check.
Mind you, there's nasty queen b2 coming up. There's f6
Check.
or something. King h6. King h6 to immediately unpin. Check on c1 g5. It gives me rook d1.
Check.
This one, don't know, it's like if I have queen d7 now, I'm getting a meltdown here. No, he hasn't got h4, so things are not entirely terrible right now if I've got queen d7 for rook d1. Okay, so queen d7 looks very sensible for rook d1. Right, so I seem to have good central control. Actually, this threatens also bishop h3 now. If I can play bishop h3, that's good. Good central control. He's got the 2 pawns here, but for the moment, 3-2 over here. Bishop h3 is on, isn't it? That gives me potentially rook h4 later.
Check.
Alright, okay. Good point. Well put. Big trouble. C-pawn. Oh man. It's a mess. I'm going to lose the bishop for 2 pawns. 3-1 and bishop ending. I'm hoping to provide some resistance. I don't know. Okay, here we go. 1 minute. G4, G3 or F4. This one. We can start targeting F5 soon. Maybe a rook on the 7th here. King G6. There's no bishop D3 just yet. I'll just hold on thought with that for a moment. Maybe get a pawn to H4. Bishop E6, F4. Not immediately. Not immediately losing. Am I? G4.
Check.
I'm going to play H4 on G4. I can try and construct some sort of mating net with rook here, G3, rook H1. That looks interesting. Oh, I thought we'd go for that H pawn. So he's allowing me this idea of G3 and rook H1 potentially. So check King F7. G3, King H3, Rook H1. 28 seconds. It's not that easy. I've got a little bit of counterplay, as they say. So Rook G6, King F7. Ah, that's a sign that this is not so bad now. Have I actually got any winning chance? There's Rook F1. Hold on a sec. Not so easy to lose the pawn just yet. There's a check on G3. I think he undermines with that, yes. And that looks drawish.
Draw?
I think I'm tempted. if I take
Time
check.
warning.
Is there any final trick?
Check.
Just want to check for a final trick here. Before accepting. Right, it's drawn. I'll draw.
Check.
I mean, what doesn't want to play on? Yeah, it was a tense one. Yeah. Let's have a look. Did I have any chances there? I thought it's a bit crazy. Yes, I thought break the bind immediately, but now I was regretting D5, of course. It's not mentioned. Now here, it's not entirely terrible. D5 is mentioned here, believe it or not. I don't know why. Strange. What's going on here with things? If he took, say, let's see, takes. And if he took here, I'll check. Alright, so yeah, maybe there's some compensation here, but yeah, it's a bit nebulous, isn't it? This one looked okay. For a moment. Maybe before knight b4, queen c7, come on. Queen c7 and I try and get the knight f4. That was the kind of thing I was excited about and then forgot about later, gave up on it. Yeah, if something like this, knight f4, that's not so terrible with a knight on f4. It's funny that I was excited about that and then just exchanged it off. I think I felt here that it's like a double attack sensation. But double defense, yeah, e5, yeah, looking at c4 bishop, it's fine. Get the knight f4 in. Okay, that's a major. If not making the most out of the gambit anyway.
Check.
So he has got these lurking two-pass pawns. I think that was okay. Our rook d1 apparently is equalizing here. Alright, is that a problem? No, I think white's better still.
Check. Check.
And
check.
Yeah, here queen d7. I thought that was okay. Bishop h3 now. Yeah, what else to play though apart from bishop h3?
Check.
His pawns. Yeah, it's a good one. Queen c6. I didn't see that. Yeah, didn't see that at all.
Check.
So I'm have to try and draw this ending here.
Check.
Don't tell me there's some. It's not. It's totally drawn now after g3. 0, 0, 0. Totally drawn. Fantastic move g3. Alliance of yeah, maybe had a go.
Check. Check. Check.
Okay. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.